Hi everybody, I'm John, the founder of Orca Scan. As many of you know, for the last 8 years, we've worked closely with you to dramatically simplify barcode tracking. And this is everything from a simple app you can install on your phone and capture barcodes to an application that works on industrial scanners and allows you to program it and configure it using a no-code application on the web. And so today I'm really pleased to be able to announce our first end-to-end solution built on top of the Orca platform. And that solution is called GS1 Digital Link. So GS1 is a global non-profit organisation in 116 countries around the world. They work really closely with manufacturers, brands, retailers, medical device manufacturers to agree on how barcode information is encoded within the barcode. And so what this means is, in retail, for example, if you look at any retail product, it has a UPC barcode on there that you scan at the till. And that unique number has been agreed with all of these organisations around the world. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to take a product from anywhere in the world, say for example the UK, take it to China and it will have the exact same meaning. A computer system that's detached understands what that product is. So retail barcodes are now 50 years old. They were invented long before the internet and long before we were carrying smartphones. So GS1 spent the last few years working really hard to try and find a way to upgrade that barcode to enable more interaction with products. So there are three key areas where GS1 Digital Link will have the most impact. One will be for brands, the second will be retailers, and the third will be developers. And let me go through each one of them and explain. At the moment, when a brand creates a product and they put a label on it and they ship it out to retailers, they lose visibility of what happens to that product afterwards. They have no direct relationship with the customer. Whereas with a GS1 Digital Link QR code on the packaging, a consumer, a customer will be able to scan that barcode and interact directly with the brand. And so if we think about that for a moment, what that means is, if you think about brands spend a lot of time and money promoting themselves on social media, or maybe even paying for Google AdWords to drive traffic to their websites, but now they can put the packaging to work, they can put a QR code on there, and long after the product's been sold, they can drive traffic from the person that bought the product directly to their social channels and interact with their content on the website and social media. Another way I think it will have a positive impact for brands is, at present, when a brand wants to sell a product into retail, they've got to provide all the product information in a spreadsheet and send that into retailers. And with the GS1 Digital Link barcode, all that information is encoded in the barcode. So when a computer system in a checkout or in a warehouse scans that product, they can extract everything about that product from that barcode itself. So no more email and spreadsheets. But the beautiful thing about it from a brand point of view is, if the brand decides later, after they've shipped the product, they want to change the images or they want to change the description, they can do that and it will automatically be updated in that QR code and across other systems as well. So if you're already using Orca Scan to track inventory, for example, and you're a brand, it's very simple to get started with Digital Link. You just create a new sheet in your Orca Scan account, add a GTIN, add a link to your product detail page on your website, and then Orca will automatically generate the QR code landing page that's got the look and feel to match your branding, and the Digital Link QR code. So you just hit download with that and send it off to be printed on your labels. So the key benefits for retailers of using GS1 Digital Link QR codes is that at the moment when a retailer wants to list a new product or a new brand, they have to ask the manufacturer to send them product information, and that typically comes in a spreadsheet format that needs to be imported into their computer systems. But the good thing about the Digital Link QR code is that information is included in the code. And what I mean by that is, when a warehouse management system or a POS system first sees that product, it can request a machine-readable version of all of the product information and ingest that into their computer systems. So this dramatically reduces human errors and manual data entry, but it also means that you can refresh that product list at any point in time by just re-requesting that information. And I think the second key point is product recalls. Right now, when a retailer receives a product recall, it's a very manual effort to identify where the stock is and have people retrieve it. And there's always a risk that a consumer could buy a product that's been recalled. But with a Digital Link QR code, you can put protections into the POS system so that at the point of checkout, the consumer can be told at that moment, this product has been recalled and is no longer available. If you're a developer, the key reason to use GS1 Digital Link QR codes is because you no longer need to buy UPC barcode information. Every time you scan a GS1 Digital Link QR code, you can request the data for that product in a JSON format and ingest that information into your system. And the good thing about this is that information is continuously up to date, so you can refresh your database at any point in time by re-requesting that information. I think the second good part about digital link QR codes for developers is there's no need to parse barcode numbers and write any complex algorithms. You can request the data and it will give you the information such as expiry date, serial numbers, lot numbers, already parsed and broken out into a nice JSON structure, which makes it much easier to work with. And obviously, if you are a developer and you're already building on the Orca Scan platform, you're familiar with our APIs, you can go directly to Orca Scan's GS1 resolver, which is at id.orca.link, and connect directly to that application without an API key and start requesting information. As with everything at Orca Scan, we've made it as simple as possible for you to upgrade to this new retail barcode. Simply log into the Orca Scan application, enter your product GTIN, a link to your product detail page on your e-commerce website, and download the Digital Link QR code. It really is that simple.